Welcome to the show, buckle up tight. Big ol' jugs and the juggernauts unite. If you crave that milk, the 5% kind, get ready for laughs, the fun's about to unwind.
Oh shit! Welcome in, Juggernauts. So, baby, yeah. Oh, I'm excited for this. This is gonna be part 3 of this bed we made. Alright, so, it feels like it's been forever, but I know it's only been a couple days or maybe one day. I don't even know when I posted it, but you'll see. You'll see. And I'm excited to get back into there. If you don't remember or recall what we were doing on the last episode, then maybe you need to pause this and go back and check. Or I can just tell you now, but what fun would that be? Are you kidding me? That's a key?
Snoop's best friend.
It looked like it was part of the plate. Let's get in it.
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't
Are
I
you-
seen one just like this somewhere?
Please tell me.
That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
That's where we're going, that's why. So let's... There it is, it's right there on her flipping neck. Let's see it.
There you are. I guess we'd know for sure if we could have a look at that chest, but I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
That's where we left off. We were going down the elevator to go see with that plaster so she could make another key. So I'm excited because I want to see what's in this box. It's probably pretty nasty.
Oh, that is nasty.
But before that, Juggernauts, I'm going to need you to start step 1. And you should know by now what step 1 is. Step 1, get up. Off your keister.
Your butt.
And go to the fridge. Because today, we're getting, well, it's probably not in the fridge, but you're going to need something in the fridge. So go to the kitchen right about now, okay? And we're going to have bagels. I want you to cook a bagel, all right, in your toaster, or whatever you're going to cook it in the oven. I don't care. Just cook it. It could be any kind of bagel. Plain, seeded, everything bagel, or your brown. You could have the cinnamon raisin bread bagels, blueberry bagels. I don't even care. It sounds delicious. All of it does. All right? And then you're going to grab your cream cheese. Yeah. Any kind. There's so many different kinds of cream cheese. It's not even a joke anymore. I go in there, salmon flavor. Who eats salmon flavored cream cheese, people? Please let me know in the comments if you eat salmon flavored cream cheese. I need to know these things. Like, today. All right? And after you got that, after you got your bagel cooked, smeared, and on a plate ready to go, maybe a napkin too. You might get messy like I do. You're going to need to go in that fridge, and I'm going to need you to pull out a Capri Sun. Now, Capri Sun could be any flavor, but it needs to be a Capri Sun. Okay? You got that Capri Sun? You smack that hose in there. Smack that. You smack that. You take that little straw, you rip it off, you jab it in there, and you slurp it up, baby. That Capri Sun, that's what you're gonna need. All right, after you got these two things ready to go, I'm gonna need you to sit down on your keister.
Would you just sit down?
All right? And after you do that, Juggernauts, after you do that, I'm gonna need you to buckle up.
He is dead serious.
Because it's gonna be a wild ride. You hear me? All right. So, Juggernauts, let's get immersed. All right, Juggernauts, here we are, right at the elevator where we left off. You know how we do it. Gotta do a couple circles first. We got that OCD, you know. Let's see what she's thinking quick. I got the plaster that Beth requested, so that just leaves the candle. Rebecca's always super prepared and terrified of the dark. If I recall correctly, she keeps a stash of candles somewhere in the hotel. If I want to find them, I think my first stop should be the basement, where she spends the most of her time. Okay. That's interesting.
I can probably find the rest of what I need in the basement.
Alright, we get that, Sophie. Oh, Sophie. Sophia. Why does she call her Bean, though?
Hey, Bean.
Wonder how she got that nickname. I am very interested. So we gotta find candles, Juggernauts. Candles. Wait. Cute.
Candles. I think Rebecca keeps
Rebecca.
a stash of them, but...
In her... Probably in her, closet. I mean, her locker. Closet. Why would she keep it in her closet? In her... Who's in? Someone's in there.
He's worked with us for years. He's always been loyal. Is there anything you might have said or done to anything? What do you think? That I deserve it? No, of course not.
Oh, she's talking to, Bernard's talking to Linda about, Eugene writing that nasty note. Alright, so Rebecca, right here. Respect, okay. Well, you know. There we go. There's no candles in here. These... We already looked at her stuff, right? Maybe we didn't, though. What's this? Rebecca. Bobby. Rebecca, the VIP guest in room 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all of his wishes come true. Do I look like a gall-dang genie? That's not even the worst of it, though. Every night, he barges in the kitchen as if he was at home, asking for meat for his precious little terriers. Who feeds dogs $4 roast beef? I can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself. Bobby. Wow, that's...
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
Rebecca, the kitchen is out of power again. And I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my finger for that blowhard. Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never wanted to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent. Please! Bobby. Oh, he's got a little bit of issues. Okay. Did you say you stashed them in...
I'm good.
Okay. Sure you are.
Oh, right. My keys are still in the break room.
Great. Your candles stashed down here somewhere? Huh? Huh? Oh, yeah, you got it. Your candles. Hey. What are those? Oh, those aren't candles. I don't know what candles look like in the 50s. The late 50s?
What do you want? Are you here to apologize? Apologize?
Jacques.
I'm not the one who should be apologizing.
Oh my goodness. Man, it's like drama central in this place. People are really into this drama stuff. I don't see... I want my mother's ring back. Ooh, are they breaking up? Who cares? Alright. There's gotta be flipping candles somewhere. What's this? It's a note. To whoever keeps stealing my lunch! I want my Tupperwares back! Susan. That's how she said it. Exactly how she says it. Yeah. Alright, we got a problem here, because I don't know where she's stashing her candles, like it's... something she needs to hide.
It's locked.
Disposable tissue.
The
Who's
way they
this?
look at each other. You can tell it's the real deal.
Can you? How are you supposed to know that? Alright. We're just gonna have to... Bobby. What the flip was that? Food? Oh, what's this?
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
That's what I tried to get into. Eugene. Eugene, half the washing machines are out of order. Because of this, I won't be able to finish our current load in time, and Beth will be forced to offer guests an apology discount. Please fix the machines before Bernard kills me. Rebecca. Alright. Take a chill pill with that. Alright.
People don't usually leave these unlocked. Fine. Keep your secret off limits.
Alrighty. So, do we have to get in the laundry room? Is that my, governess? Who's the governess?
It's locked.
Well, what the flip, Sophie? What are we supposed to do here? I am not seeing anything. Can I want to get in the laundry room, though.
Oh, right. My keys are still
Oh.
in the break room.
So her keys can get in there. Duh. I knew that. Alright, where are your keys, Sophie? How do you leave your keys laying around like that? And what? Do you want to pick them up, or you just want to leave them there like you did already? What the flip? Pick them up, girl! Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. She doesn't want to pick things up when I want her to pick things up. And I don't like it. Oh, chaps my face. Hard. Alright, so now, Juggernauts, we gotta go into this laundry room. And find some candles, hopefully. Yeah, baby, you know how we do it. Candles, where are you? I know you're here somewhere. I have an inkling for candles. Can I open this door? Oh, apparently not. No, candles. We are not closing these doors. We're gonna leave them all open, like some maniac was in here. Okay. Soap. Where are the candles? Oh my goodness, are we searching everything here? Candace!
Got a candle.
Yeah,
Now,
baby.
What next?
Now we go to Beth, right? She's gonna make us the got that plaster in the candles. Old baby. Oh, there she is.
There you are.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
I guess.
You're right.
So let's do this. Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
You gonna make me do this? You're flipping kidding me. Pull the wax from the pot. How much?
Have you done this before? You're a real pro. Now,
Alright, calm down,
time
Beth.
to put the key into the wax. Let's give it a few seconds, so the mold really takes form. Okay, I think you can remove it. Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
It's pretty easy.
All right.
What if it breaks
Now
off
we
in
wait
there?
for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know.
5
I guess
days.
we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Like drawing? Or like making collages? am I supposed to know what to say?
Like drawing?
Oh, God, no. I once drew a dress that everyone mistook for a birthday hat. I never drew again after that. What about you? Haven't I seen you drawing in that journal of yours?
Yeah, I doodle a little.
Hey, you should show me one day. I'd love to see your art.
Yeah, okay. It's hardly art. I don't know, I've never seen it. How would I know this? Yeah, would I know that? Well, okay.
Okay, but promise not to laugh.
What? I'd never, ever do that. I know I make fun of pretty much everything, but not people's art. That's their soul. I'm sure
Is
it's
it?
beautiful.
Thanks.
I don't believe
What
that.
do you like to draw anyway?
It's kind of silly, but I've started working on this little comic in which I imagine my life as a celebrity.
A celebrity?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've always found the lives of famous people so fascinating, you know? And I kind of envy them sometimes.
What?
All the drama, the excitement.
Yeah, because we're really lacking in drama and excitement today.
Well, today's the exception.
She's
I'm
loving
sure
it.
there's something else in your life that excites you.
Well, I do like sailing.
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad.
Sad.
I would have loved to go with you.
Maybe we can still find a way. Yeah, I really miss it. What's the heart thing for?
Maybe it'd be possible to borrow a boat for a day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, look. I think it's dry.
I can't
Is
believe
it?
it worked.
Did it?
I could not have done this without you.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence. If he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
Why is the music got to be louder than their voices? I don't like that. I don't enjoy it very much. I don't. Trust me. Alright. Clean. Wow, she's magical. Did you all see how she cleaned that? She just touched it. Like some sort of genie. Or succubus. Just kidding. Not succubus. That's a little harsh. Do we have a key? Wait. Double the keys, double the fun. Ooh, double the pleasure. For everyone. After I got the candle, I met up with Beth in the break room and the plan was finally unveiled. To mix plaster and wax and use the key I found on 507 to create a double. I never would have thought of this on my own, that's for sure. While waiting for the double to solidify, I got a chance to talk to Beth some more. The downtime even gave us a chance to talk about something other than the day's weirdness. Of course, now I have to go test our handiwork. Back to Anne's room. Indeed, indeed, we're going back there. Yes, what are you thinking?
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Should we do it, Juggernauts, or we should just not do it? Let's do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, get all close up in her face. Who's gonna be standing in our way? Or someone to be there? Here we go, Juggernauts. Let's do this. Like Brutus. Wait. Was it 505? No, it wasn't. I think it was 506. Or 7, sorry. I just like saying 6. I don't know why I don't ask. It's weird. It's a bit weird, I tell you. Alright.
Be careful, Sophie.
Oh.
You don't want this key to break.
No, not off in this thing. That would suck. Hold and move it to turn the key.
Oh, shoot.
Sophie, you dip! Dang it! Oh.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
What? In Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty worn down. So I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it. Since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her illiterate name will surely take you back. From the first one, take the first 2. From the last one, take the last 2. I don't like that. I don't like riddles. Oh, so I don't have to figure anything out. I was like, oh crap. I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I will bring you hot soup after class. M. Oh, okay. So this is when they were in school together.
Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
The postman always rings twice. Is playing at Lowe's Theater tonight. It's based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you would love it. Seeing as you like crime stories and murderers so much, nothing creepy about that. Will you come with me? M. Ooh. Oh, I can barely listen to Sisters Miller's lecture today in secret language. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. I can't wait for tonight. Alright. Was that necessary? Yeah, a little bit. Ooh, this is a dirty note. It's a dirty note. Oh, I gotta read it! August 11, 1946. Dear Anne. Okay, this is... pretty sure it's a woman. Dear Anne, I have just heard Doris Day on the radio, and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey. Counting every mile on railroad track, that takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, it felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it has 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You are always in my head. Everything reminds me of you. Not only songs on the radio, but silly things like the flowers in our garden that smell of our shampoo. Or when people say the word darling. And I can hear you say it with your lovely French accent. Darling. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior. But of course I cannot tell them about you. Even though what? Oh, there's more. I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I am scared that all this time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true. I'm afraid of that when I return to Montreal, I'll realize you never existed. Or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us, so I would know for sure it was real. I long for your embrace and the taste of your sweet lips. I love you, M. Wow, that's really dirty note. Or did I make it dirty? Alright. Is that them? It is. Wow. Ooh, December 29, 1947. Dear Anne, I am sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As you always say, le temps passe si vite. My parents are glad I'm done with my studies. They always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to the university. Now, they want to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months, I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you. But we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hidden from the family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it is time for us to go our separate ways. Oh, that's sad. That's super sad. Is that it? Oh, that's all the juice you have for us? What letter's back? Yeah? Inspect. Oh, we'll close it. Should we take that? You want to take that key out, Sophie? You're just going to leave it there. Pick up.
Damn it. It's stuck.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Okay. What letter's back? Yeah? Stop inspecting it, would you? Can we pick that plaster key up or what? This is really weird. Okay. We gotta leave evidence, apparently, so... Okay! Now what are you thinking, Sophie?
That riddle's a Duffy. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Are you flippin' flapping me right now? Alright. We're looking for names because it's her illiterate name. Miller's. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. We need to go back to 505 and figure this out, Juggernauts, because I'm lost right now. It's over here. It's 507 or 50 whatever 9. Yeah, 509. So we just walk in. We don't even care. Like, whatever. Let's look at this. Inspect. Look at this. Cruz. Marcella Cruz. Does she have a different name, though? This. Miss Cruz. Weissman. Let me see, Juggernauts. Let's just... Green, right? So the first two, G-R. And then... Too many possibilities. Flippin' no. What? How did I get that? It was stuck on S already. I was just playing around. It was Gris? Gris. That was so lucky. It's unbelievable, Juggernauts. What the flip? What? I'm still just flabbergasted. I just don't get it. Wow. Okay. Let's take it. So it's a typewriter? Typewriter?
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Oh, shoot. She's the one who's... Oh, these books that she's writing is about her. That's why I was like, that's kind of odd. Ooh, February 4th, 1956. Dear Marcella. Or should I say Bridget? You know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. I bought it on an impulse at a train station and read it from cover to cover during my journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It has been almost 10 years since I received your letter last. Your last letter. The letters that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first, I could not believe you had written these words. Then, I waited in vain for your answer, and had to accept your love for me had never been real. Next page. For many years I was broken-hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really love me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I am happy to see you accomplished your dream of becoming a writer. Très sincèrement, A.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
Okay. Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I am happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I'm willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael. But there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice Again. But suddenly, we were in the movie. You were Luna Turner and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you are able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things that we thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. Très sincèrement. A. P.S. Do you remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we passed her in her class? I still do.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet. But I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. Trace, P.S. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Bridget Boswell? To recognize you on the street? To recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Ooh. January 13th, 1958. Dear Marcella, I left the house, I left Louis. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life? To hide your work and your novels from your husband. I had so much less to hide, and yet Michael and I are staying at the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. Très sincèrement. P.S. I wouldn't put it past Louis to scour every hotel guestbook in the region looking for me under his surname. So I've registered under the name Beaumont. Ooh. Okay. Okay.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
Oh, I didn't? What do you mean? Didn't we read this? Or should I say Bridget? Yeah, we read this. We read all this. Oh, what's this?
So the symbols I've been deciphering, you invented them back in the day to keep your love secret.
Ooh.
That feels really special.
I must have accidentally skipped over this. I did read it, I told you.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
Are you serious?
After all this,
Oh, there's more.
turns out you're a fan of Bridget?
That's weird.
Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
So? September 27, 1957. Dear Marcella. Although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working, and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses, who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, Your Novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read of them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get intact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I had always felt from him the same way your characters feel for each other. But I had never dared telling him. Now I have to thank you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I'm a very patient and resourceful man, and I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you. Paul. Oh, is this the guy that's been, spying on these people? God. He just wants to talk to her, but he's really got a gun and everything, though.
I'm glad
Maybe.
you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
Isn't that the truth? November 8th, 1957. Dear Marcella. I don't know who this is from, though. Thank you for answering my letter. I realize now how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving you your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now as I can barely pay the rent. I guess I will have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What I am good at. I tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn where I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like so many of my army buddies. Why am I even telling you all this? After reading your books, getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyway, please tell me more about your life, and do not hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already. Paul. So it is a guy.
That's on my salary.
Other guy.
So Marcella hired you. But what for?
Oh, really? Oh. Hopefully not for bad things. Dear Marcella, I've just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago, before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. I guess I should have known this end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere, even during the war. Amidst the death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved birds so much, he could identify them just by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer. But now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain. But I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you could give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'm finally meet you, Hull. Okay. That's creepy. What's that all about? Huh.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Sinister.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really?
Sorry.
How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
Open it? An open mail. I wonder what's inside.
I wonder what's in it.
We could open it.
I mean, that's kinda illegal.
Beth,
Oh,
it's
is
a little.
it?
Yeah,
Calm
I
down.
think it is.
And searching through people's stuff is.
Well, too late. I've always known I would end up in prison one day.
Oh my.
So?
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
Oh snap.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
He was a fan of Marcella. Marcella hired him. Not sure.
Turns out he's a big fan of Marcella.
Is she a celebrity or something?
More or less. She writes pulp fiction under a pseudonym. I think her books gave Paul a chance to get out of his own head while he was staying in a psychiatric hospital.
Huh, I see. He's still kind of a creep, though. Couldn't he have stuck to fan mail? Stalking her like that? That's going too far. And why did he have those pictures of you, anyway?
I guess we'll
Oh,
never
that's
know for
weird.
sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure
Yeah, it did.
You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
And who are you behind closed doors? None of us are perfect. Do we really need to do the hard thing? We don't need to, but none of us are perfect. It's intriguing. I want to know what happens when you do it. And who are you behind closed doors?
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an
Okay.
extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Challenge accepted.
Come see me
Weird.
when your shift ends, all right? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
What? Oh, they're playing around. You know what I'm talking
I
about.
just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Something bad gonna happen? Alright, so she said we gotta finish our tasks. So, let's clean some stuff up. Probably shut this stuff. Yeah. We don't need people knowing that we were in here, you know. Nothing like that. We need to put a pillow here or something, or... You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, huh? You know? Look at her going in circles. She loves it. She loves it.
I'll hold off on throwing this out just yet.
Well, maybe you
The
should.
food's practically untouched.
Maybe you shouldn't. Okay, we clean that up. Sounds like the elevator keeps going off. Rub it. Scrub it, God! Get it, get it! Ah, it feels so good! Alright. Looks pretty good to me. I mean, you can't scrub it any better than that. Oh, look at this. Dirty mirror. What did someone, like, sneeze? Black stuff all over it? What is going on over here? Good. Oh, that looks super nice. Oh, yeah, it does. That's a dirty towel if I've ever seen one. Do we have to vacuum? Please say no. Please say no. I don't... Who keeps playing with the elevator over there? Okay, I was gonna, like... I'm stuck. Juggernauts. Juggernauts, do you see that blood stain over there? We're gonna ignore that, and, we're gonna, you know... It wants me to look at it, too. It's like, what are you doing? You see it, don't you? I know I see it! I don't want to go over there! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness, what the flip is going on here? Why is this? Oh. I don't know who that is. Don't go near it. Who is that?
Cruz?
Oh. Well, obviously he's dead. Good lord. See all that blood?
Cruz. Oh god. Oh god. What happened?
Don't inspect stuff. You don't touch this stuff. You don't want to get in trouble. Why would you throw it away?
Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
February 16th, 1958. Dear Mr. Cruz, thank you for reporting that guest's unacceptable behavior. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge a guest's personal information, regardless of that guest's behavior. As I am sure you will understand, we are very concerned with our guests' privacy, and our staff prides itself in its discretion. Please contact us should that guest bother you again. Yours sincerely, Bernard Ludick, Hotel Manager. What's this?
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did
Coverage.
he have this on him?
Hector R. Cruz, Marcella B. Cruz. Really? February 6, 1958. February 6, 1978. Coverage amount, $10,000. He has to pay $11.53 a month. $10,000? It's a lot in the 50s. It's like 100 grand. I think. I don't know. Honestly. Well, you know... I don't know what's going on right now. Let's just turn into a horror game. What the flip is going on? Should we follow the... Oh, he was crawling. Yeah, we're putting our footprints all over this, too. Someone's over here. Or is that us? There's a camera? Oh, it's broken beads. I'm not picking that up. Are you kidding me? You want to go to... Inspect. Okay. I mean, what do you... What's this? Cigarettes. We probably should... Isn't there consequences with, like, interacting with things? I feel like something's gonna happen now. And then the lights went out. As the situation wasn't ominous enough. I need to get the power running again, and then I'll figure out what to do about poor Hector. I may as well try fiddling with the fuse box in the janitor's closet. Can we run, please? Wait, janitor, yeah, it's... this is not good, Juggernauts. There's a lot of blood everywhere. And, yeah, that's not good. Who do you think done it? Huh? I want to know in the comments who you think done it before we see who did it. Okay. Does that really work?
It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier. I don't think there's anything here that would help me.
Well, I don't know. What the flippin' flaps, Jack? Oh, slippery nipple. I don't know what to do, you know? Oh, what is this? I'm not picking up that ice pick. It wants us to pick that flippin' ice pick up. And that's a big NO for me, because if we do that, we're a suspect. He was killed with it. Why would we... Why would we do this? Come on. Let's get real here. That's not gonna help. I don't want to use the ice pick. Is there anything in here we can use? Besides the flippin' murder weapon. Alright, who in the right mind would use a murder weapon? To... man, this is... They're making us do something stupid, and I don't appreciate it. I really don't. I don't want to use a flippin' murder weapon to flippin' open this flapper, Jack. Juggernauts, we're going to do something very stupid, and I don't want to. I really do not want to. There's got to be a different thing we can use besides this murder weapon. But of course, I wonder if we can go in every room.
Hello? Is anyone in?
Really?
Hello? I need help.
Yeah. Let's pick up the murder weapon.
Okay. This looks like something I can use to open the fuse box.
Yeah. Oh, so stupid. I mean, come on. It's literally stupid. I really don't appreciate they make us do this. Unless there is something else we could have used, and I'm just being a doofus. But I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's not good. Stick it in there. Oh, the ice pick, ma'am.
It's too big. I guess that worked. Thank God.
Yeah, that worked, didn't it?
Now, to get the power back.
Remove fuse. Well, what do we got here?
Yes, this is what I need.
Is it? Because I don't know what it is. So we got a 15... Place A? What the flip? How many fuses do I have? Place A. Oh, you gotta screw it in. Okay.
No power. I think I need to change all of the blown fuses.
How do you know which ones are blown? I'd like to know that. Well, how do I know which ones are blown? Are they all blown? That's what I'm wondering. Remove fuse. What does that say? Fuse fast. So this is... Oh, the flip. It's an S? I have no idea what I'm doing. Am I just screwing in the same ones I just took out? I can't tell you. I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. G? I'll put a G in here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I did something right, I guess. Okay. Cool. Amateur electrician. Yeah, that's right. Alright, what are you
Power's
thinking?
back. Now, I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
There's a body blocking it. Can we take the stairs, please? I mean, what's the point? You might as well just move it, since he already picked up the murder weapon.
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Forgotten? What do you mean, forgotten? Our flippin' fingerprints are all over these people's stuff. You need to drop that flippin'...
I have to contact the police. I should be able to call from the front desk.
Yeah, but first we want
Power's
to...
back. Now, I should go down to the lobby.
Progress.
Call the police.
We want to drop... or whatever. We want to drop the pickaxe, to be honest. The ice pick, not pickaxe. That'd be even worse. Oh, what do you need a pickaxe for? That's a little suspicious. Alright, inspect. See what happens.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's moving the body. Wow, that's smart.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Ah, there's gotta be stairs. Come on. Like emergency stairs. Oh boy. Ay, I tell you, this is really bothersome. Too many holes in this. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't. There's a murder on floor 5. I gotta go home. Wait. So.
Beth? Where is everyone?
Yeah, what's going on? What is happening right now? Is the power out down here? Oh no.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
Where's Beth? Inspect. To all reception staff. Discard previous instructions. Our prestigious guest has expressed the desire to meet guests from room 505. I cannot fathom what such an illustrious man wants from such a freak. But if you see him, please direct him towards my office. Thank you, Bernard Ludick, hotel manager.
Bernard really wants Paul out of the hotel.
I have heard more reports of the guest from room 505 and his strange behavior, following people around, spying on guests, etc. As you are all aware, we have a very prestigious guest in room 602, and I would hate for his stay at our distinguished establishment to be tarnished because of some other undesirable guest. Inform the guest in 505 that he must vacate his room as soon as possible. Invent an excuse if you have to. Also, note that from now on, our if you can pay, you can stay policy no longer applies. Guests who do not fit the hotel's new elevated standards should be denied a room. Thank you, Bernard Ludick, hotel manager. Sounds like a jerk. Hotel manager. Okay, let's see what this is. Inspect.
So Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their plan?
Oh, she had him laid out right there, though. Why? I'm so confused.
Is this the brochure Beth was talking about?
Yeah.
The one that came in the mail for Anne?
Weird. Okay. Okay. What are we looking for? Uh-oh. Is it Beth? Is that Beth? Yep.
Oh, hey you. Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
You don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Oh, merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint. Have you called the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde.
I'm sorry. That was my Tourette's.
Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
What does that mean? Anne and Marcella? No. I mean, I saw the beads on the ground. Maybe. Oh, maybe. You think it could have been?
I found something on Hector that would point to that. Yes.
Wait, so you touched the body? The dead body?
I didn't... I mean... Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of.
We did a lot of things that we shouldn't have
Sophie?
done. I told you,
Rule number one
Juggernauts!
when stumbling upon a dead body. Do not touch. It could really get you in trouble. So,
Patience.
what did you find?
There was this letter that made it sound like Marcella would get a lot of money from her husband's death.
Throw the affair into the mix and you get a pretty good motive.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm probably going to hell for saying this. Who am I kidding? I'm going to hell anyway. But I can't really blame her if she did it.
What do you mean? I understand.
I'm not sure I'm following. You can't blame her for murder.
I'm not excusing it. I'm not. Just... women like Anne and Marcella have so few options. It's like the world is designed to keep them apart.
Beth.
Oh, you know. You know. I've been with a woman before. Ziva Rivers. She's a photographer in New York. We were together for a while, and I was so in love. It was like a fire rain couldn't put out. I guess like anything that intense, it wasn't meant to last. But while it lasted, I was the happiest I've ever been. And if something had come between us, kept us apart, I would have done just about anything to be with her. Maybe... Well, maybe that's what happened here with Anne and Marcella.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but, I'd really like for us to be more than just friends, Sophie.
What? We're gonna sign this? Oh, man. This is a bad time to be doing this, Beth. No, I don't care what you do. This isn't me, so why do I care? Me too. I'm not sure. I mean, she's... whatever.
Yeah. I like that too.
That's... That's great.
Is it? Why is she acting so
The
weird?
police is here.
The police is here.
Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know what that means. Be mindful. We touched the flippin' murder weapon. We touched the body. We touched everything. We're so in trouble. It's not even a joke. We'll probably be the #1 suspect. Besides the wife. Guarantee it. We really screwed it up. We're probably going to prison. But maybe Sophie shouldn't touch everything.
Miss Roy?
Blame it on Sophie.
Miss Roy. Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Well, I moved the body. Mr. Cruz's body was blocking the doors. We can lie, or we can...
Well...
You're gonna tell.
Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up.
See?
So...
Don't lie about it.
What did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
We're telling the truth.
I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
I used an ice pick.
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am.
Don't lie, because they got all that I already know.
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
Yeah? I've touched a few things.
I might have touched a few things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did. Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond me.
Gotta be honest, though.
What did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
Oh.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
I've been snooping around It was just an assumption. I don't know now. We don't have to tell the truth on this one, do we? We could tell the truth. What do you think, Juggernauts? Oh no, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Ah! This is a good one. At least it's not timing me, right? I've been snooping around, or it was just an assumption. Oh, this is a big one. She said to be careful, because then Beth's going to get involved. It was just an assumption.
I just assumed. What with all the blood?
I'm afraid I don't believe that, Miss Roy. It's more than an assumption, isn't it?
I'm not sure I understand what you...
I know you like going through your guests' personal belongings.
Dang it!
Guests' personal notes left lying around. Makeshift keys left inside of locks. You haven't exactly been subtle about it, have you?
Oh.
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guests' privacy, I suggest you tell me everything you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz. Apparently, she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
I don't know anything about her. Marcella has an affair with another
She's
woman.
having an affair. But it's not what you think. She's been in love with another woman since college. They've been apart for more than 10 years, and now...
Yes, I know all about Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont's sexual deviance. Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, intimate.
No, I haven't. No.
And did you hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
Take a stand, deny? Take a stand against what? Deny? Well, obviously, no.
No, I didn't hear any of that. I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
No, I'm sure you are. But we're not quite done yet, Miss Roy. We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
Paul spent some time in a psychiatric hospital.
He spent some time in a psychiatric hospital after the war. That's when he got into Mrs. Cruz's novels, and they really helped him.
Yes, I already know about his time in a madhouse. We called the place and they painted quite the picture of him. Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No. I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he seem obsessed with Mrs. Cruz?
A little, maybe, but...
Obsessed enough to kill her husband?
No, nothing
Maybe.
like that.
Maybe.
We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and...
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets. So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
No.
No, I didn't.
I'm sorry,
Take
Miss
a
Roy, but I
stand?
just don't believe you. I think you know more than you've let
I've
on.
never seen this man ever.
Can I please leave?
You can. But you'd better stay in town. I'm sure I'll have more questions for you very soon.
Oh, she really screwed the pooch on that one, huh? Shouldn't have been snooping around so much. We had nothing to do with it. You know that, right, Juggernauts? We didn't do anything. It was all Miss Sophie. Her and Beth. Oh. Just blame it on her, yeah. Did she just go back to the place? He's insane.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough.
You gonna get fired?
Let's go see what Bernard wants.
We were looking through clues,
The atmosphere
apparently.
is so
Police line,
different in here. It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
Well, I don't think Bernard's over here. We're not supposed to cross the line. I'm so confused right now. Why is there leaks everywhere? Oh, I can't clean that. I'm not cleaning that. Why'd I do that? I'm not even at work. Yeah, at work, but I gotta find Bernard. It's making us clean this? What's gonna happen?
Without Eugene, the lobby will be a swimming pool by the end of the month. Will the rest of the building even be standing? I'll need a mop to clean the puddle. With all the leaks, I'm sure there's one nearby.
What is going on? This is so weird. Like, okay. I'm only cleaning that up. Well, Eugene's gone, I guess, apparently. Yeah.
Ugh, go to hell.
Go!
Beth,
Hey,
are you okay?
Oh,
I'm
she
out
got
of a
fired.
job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What? No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
yeah, okay.
A flip? She got fired? Oh, I suppose she... But she didn't... Oh boy.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in.
She violated all these things.
I suppose you know why you're here?
Is it about the murder?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act? Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. You've been quite the disappointment. Unclean rooms, several complaints from guests. I may have been too busy to notice it before, but now that it's staring me right in the face, I cannot continue to ignore it. You're fired.
What?
Huh. Please, I need this job. So, we didn't clean the rooms very well. So I'm guessing that's what happened. You could take this job and shove it. Huh. Take the job.
You can't fire me. Because I quit.
Sure. I fire you, you quit. It's all the same to me. Just make sure to empty your locker before the end of the month. That'll be all.
Okay. What a jerk. But, I mean, whatever. We're not gonna beg, that's for sure. Absolutely not!
Hey.
Hey.
What a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
Well, he was being kind of a jerk, so I quit.
You what?
I quit. I figured there was no point in staying.
He's gonna
if you
fire
were
us,
leaving.
so...
I appreciate the solidarity, but you really didn't have to do that.
I think it's for the best. Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel, so I may have lost my cool a little.
A little?
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
What's next for you? I know you'll bounce back. I don't know. What's next?
So,
Oh.
what's next for you?
I think I'm done working under Bernard's or Linda's. Maybe it's time I become my own Bernard. Minus the fascism, of course. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel.
Yeah.
But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Me too.
Okay, let's calm down now. I don't want to lie like Anne and Marcella. What do you think will happen to our guests? Guess. Huh? What do you mean? What do you think will happen to our guests? Which guests? What are you talking?
What do you think will happen to them?
Who?
Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes. I meant Paul, Anne, and Marcella. Do you think they'll be released?
Yeah, I think so. Paul will probably become a famed photographer. His portrait of you will be hanged at the Louvre, entitled The Inconspicuous Maid. It will sell for millions.
Yeah.
Is that so?
Yeah. And Anne and Marcella will ride into the sunset on the back of two Appaloozas, watching over their newly acquired ranch. They'll be constantly followed by their only sheep. They'll call him Paul, for old time's sake.
I like that. I just want them to be happy.
Me too.
But who killed him? Who killed Mr. Cruz? That's what we want to know. Not sure if we're going to get our answer. It's a little disappointing. Oh, maybe we will get our answer. 3 conspirators charged in Clarenton Home Hotel murder case. Okay. Ooh. Who's that? Oh, okay, so he got charged with murder. Did they catch the women? In loving memory of Lindsay Franklin, forever in our hearts. Oh, they got locked up too. Now they can spend eternity together behind bars. Oh, the dad got the kid. That's Michael. Clarington grand reopening. Is that Bernard and his jerky look and face? Sophie's choice. You choose to stand up to Bernard and quit, but now you have no job. Oh no! All ends well. That's the ending. Is that supposed to be Beth? Okay. I didn't know it was a love story. It was a love murder mystery. Ooh! Well, Juggernauts, I guess that's that. That is the end of this bed we made. Hope you guys liked it, guys and gals. What did you think? Let me know in the comments. I need to know these things, like today. Okay? So, let me know. Alright? If you like this content, consider taking that like button and smashing the crap out of it. And hey, you really like this content? Why don't you become a Juggernaut with us? Hang out with the gang. The army's growing, and we could use more juggernauts. So, subscribe. Hit that 5% in ya. All right, juggernauts. I love you, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.